Oh, I know it ain't Zahara. You know it's your girl. Hey mamas, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, what's up? If you're new to my channel, you came at a really good time because I am starting a little challenge within myself. I suck at YouTube. I suck. I don't know why I keep trying. I'm so inconsistent. I suck so bad. I literally will record videos and then just never edit them. I hate editing videos, and I will just not edit them, but I am challenging myself to a 52-week challenge, made it up all by myself, to post one video every week for a whole year. Child, we're gonna see how this goes. I'm really gonna try. I'm gonna try to stick to it. I have to just be consistent, say what I mean and mean what I say, and do what I said I'm gonna do, and just hold myself accountable, you know? So that is my challenge. So this is kicking off that challenge. Yay! So if you already read the title, obviously you read the title because that's why you clicked on the video. We're going to be talking about how you can balance motherhood and your mental health to make sure that you don't go crazy and that your kids have a great mom. Okay? Let's get started. Just a disclaimer, I am feeling a little bit under the weather. I sound real stuffy. I sound like somebody's snotty-nosed bad kid. But listen, look, I'm getting over it, actually. This is me sounding good. So there's that. So I have 4 tips that I have actively applied to my life to try to help me maintain my mental health with my motherhood, and I'm going to share those with you. But first, I would just like to really commend internet moms around the world for being very open about how hard it is to be a mom. Like, moms in 2021 approaching 2022 is going to let you know that they are stressed the hell out, and I'm for it. I'm here for it, because when I first became a mom, I was 19. Well, I was 20 when I became a mom. I was 19 when I got pregnant. So at 19, I was on the internet, baby, trying to figure out, like, how am I going to do this mom life? And I was watching, like, vlogs and videos, and all the moms back in, 2015, we're just making it seem like motherhood was just the easiest thing, and it was just great, and everything was just smiles and giggles, and it gave me a false hope. I really thought that I was just going to be like this fake facade of what I saw a mother was and all this stuff, and child, it just wasn't it. But I do really like the new era that we're in, where moms are letting you know, baby, I am stressed, I'm depressed, I'm fried out and laid to the side. I love it because it gives you a more realistic sense of what you're getting yourself into when you become a mother, you know? So I'm just trying to do my reasonable service and contribute to that, to let you know this is not for the weak, baby. Motherhood is not for the faint-hearted, okay? You got to be a soldier to get this done. And if you are not a soldier, gird up your loins, all right? But it can be done. It can be done. And Mama Z is going to give you 4 ways that I have personally been applying to my life to try to maintain my motherhood and mental health. So the first one is probably my most important. It's going to vary for everybody, but my first tip is self-care. Have some sort of routine for yourself outside of your children. I did not have this at once upon a time, and these kids was running me ragged. I had no time for myself. We were all waking up at the same time, and we were practically going to sleep at the same time, and it was stressing me out. I was having no time to unwind or like get myself together, and it was really driving me crazy. So what I would suggest is waking up before the children or putting them to bed earlier so that you can have a few hours before you go to bed to like decompress and unwind. I do both, okay? I need some mental prep and I need some unwind time. So I like to try to get up an hour to an hour and a half before the kids, just so I can mentally prepare myself for the day. Okay? Did I tell you I have 3 children? So I have twins. I have a boy and a girl. If you know me, then you already know. But if you don't know me, I have twins, a boy and a girl. They are 5 years old. They're about to be 6 next month. Child, I'm not ready. And then I also have a 1-year-old, and she is kind of like triplets. She's like triplets, and I'm like, yeah, so I have 3 children, and before they wake up, I need to be getting myself together to deal with them throughout the day. I have my own business, I'm homeschooling, I'm married, I'm trying to maintain my husband, the household, the children, make sure that they're doing what they need to do, make sure I'm doing what I need to do, and then baby girl, she does her own thing, okay? So I need time in the morning to mentally get myself in the mind state to deal with the day. Not just the children, just the day. Like, I would suggest that for anybody. If you have children or not, I would just wake up. Before you need to be up, wake up before then, so that your brain is turned on and ready and working. So I like to call this like my mommy time, okay? And I wake up, I do my skincare. Sometimes I'll take a shower depending on if I took one the night before. You know, I'll get my tea, I'll have me like a little small breakfast. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. I'll read my Bible, I'll send up some prayers. I'm getting myself mentally prepared so that when my children wake up, I'm already in a good mood. If my children wake me up, which is what has been happening here of late, because I ain't on my schedule. Yeah, mama, listen, I ain't got it all together. I want to make that clear. I do not have it all together. I'm just sharing with y'all what I know works for me when I'm applying these things. As of late, I have not been waking up before the children, and it shows. I'm a little bit more cranky. I am a little bit more short-tempered. The patience, ain't no patience, because my kids are waking me up. They are what is waking me up. And I remember I saw a video on Instagram or TikTok or one of those platforms where this woman said she did not understand why her children waking her up put her in such a bad mood. It made her so upset. And she said that she remembered when she woke up for school that her alarm clock woke her up, and to this day she hates alarm clocks, and her children are reminiscent of that alarm clock. And baby, when I said it hit home, I hate when my kids wake me up. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate when my kids wake me up. I hate when my kids wake me up. I hate when my kids wake me up. I like to wake them up. So that is something that I realized within myself that you may realize within yourself as well if you apply these things. If you're waking up before your children and you're in a better mood, you have more patience throughout the day, your temper is not as snappy with the kids, then you need to wake up before them. Do an experiment. Go a whole week with waking up before the kids and see how your mood is compared to you allowing them to wake you up. I promise your mood is going to be so much better. I said all that to say, make sure that you have some sort of routine for you, mama. You gotta have something for you going on, because you know what? A lot of women, when they have kids, they totally let themselves go. Not, oh, they get fat, but they just let their self go. The person that they were before they have kids, like, they die. That person dies and they bury her deep and she's never seen again. And we need to get the shovel and let's dig her back up, okay? Let's archaeology her up, okay? And let's get her back percolating, because the same person that you were before you had the kids, she needs to be here and she needs to be present. The way that you did your hair and your makeup and how you got dressed up and you felt good and you was bubbly and you was bouncing around, that mama, she got to come back. We got to revive her, because your kids need her. You know, your kids do not need wearing the same PJs for 3 days type of mama. And I ain't taking shots at nobody but myself. But a lot of women kind of just lose themselves after they have children because they're so focused on the needs of their child, which is not a bad thing, but you do want to make sure that you are having time for yourself, just to make sure that you're doing even the basic things, making sure that you're brushing your teeth, doing your hair, taking a shower, making sure that you're eating, getting water, hydrating yourself. And these things may seem so small, but I'm telling you, especially when you start having more and more children, especially when they're young, honey, you will literally be like, did I drink water? You'll literally be getting ready to go to bed, okay? In the bed, tucked in, laying down, and you'll be like, did I eat? I'm telling you, it'll be times where I'm literally laying down and my stomach will start growling. I'm like, Zahara, why are you hungry? And I'm like, yo, I literally only ate a bagel today, because it's just so much going on. So again, make sure that you have a routine for yourself outside of the children. If you don't take anything else from this video, please take that. So my second recommendation is to keep in touch with your adult friends. It's super easy to just get sucked into mom life and you're just wrapped all into it and you're consumed in it and everything is kids, 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 my child this, my child that. And then you'll look up and it's been 4 months and you haven't talked to another adult other than like the pediatrician or somebody at Walmart, but you have not talked to your adult friends, your adult mama friends. They ain't heard from you. They ain't heard from you in months, because you just, oh, the kids had school, and then they had a project, and then we went here, and then we went there, and then one of them got sick, and then this and then that. And it sounds like, what? Going that long without talking to your friends? It happens. I'm telling you, sometimes me and my best friend, we normally talk every single day. We will go like a week and some change without talking to each other, and it's just because she has children, I have children. We're so sucked into our mom life that we forget I got adults that I can talk to, okay? It's needed. Adult interaction is needed. You need somebody to connect with you on an intellectual level. Even if it's not talking about the kids or decompressing about the kids, just having a conversation that doesn't have to do with like, mommy, can you help me open this juice? Or mommy, how do you spell big? Or something like that. Something pertaining to children. We can't just stay inside of this box. You'll go crazy. I'm telling you, y'all. Listen to me. I have went crazy a multitude of times because I have neglected talking to my adult friends. And yeah, you know, I have my husband, but we're in the house with the kids together, and we're both, listen, me and my husband will literally deal with the kids all day, put the kids to bed, get in the bed, and talk about the damn kids. No, you got to talk to somebody else. Call them. After this video, call them and just say, hey, girl, how you doing? That one is a small one, but the next recommendation that I have for you, we're going to get a little bit deep, okay? We might have to make a second video about this alone. It is setting boundaries with your children. Look, we are living in the age of gentle parenting. That I'm going to get into gentle parenting in another video, but if you don't know what gentle parenting is, you should look it up, because I don't want the gentle mamas coming for me with me butchering what they believe, okay? I also do believe in gentle parenting to a certain extent. I am more of a gentle parent that will whoop your ass. So we'll get into gentle parenting, but I will say what I do take away from the gentle parenting that I do like is you do want to create a safe space for your kids. You want them to feel open about talking to you about whatever and coming to you and sharing their feelings and their beliefs and this, that, and the other, and that is fine. But there's a line that you and your kids should not cross. You're not your child's friend. Don't let TikTok make you feel like you have to be besties with your children. I'm not about to be besties with a 5-year-old. Okay? I'm a grown woman. All right? A mother. Okay? No drama. I'm not going to be best friends with my 5-year-old daughter. You know what I mean? There is a certain decorum. Is that the word? I don't know if that's the word, but there's a certain relationship that me and my children have with each other where they know that they can joke with me and they can play with me. We have fun. Me and my son, we wrestle. Me and my daughter, we play Barbies. And that's it. All the back talk and the lip and giving too much of your opinion, I don't play them games. And there needs to be boundaries, and everybody's boundaries will be different, but there needs to be boundaries set for them to understand that you are the adult and they are the children. Do not let the internet let these kids drive you crazy, because it will. It's a lot of different parenting stuff out there. It's a lot of different parenting styles. And when you have people preaching one thing, you feel like that, oh, I have to do this, or I have to do that, or I have to do this, and you don't got to do a damn thing, okay? You parent the way that you see fit to a certain extent, because some of y'all crazy, all right? Don't be beating y'all kids, okay? Don't be smacking y'all kids upside the head and calling y'all kids the B word and all sorts of crazy stuff. That ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is everybody has a different parenting style, and everybody is not going to just let their children do whatever they want and let their children talk back to them and let their children have all these opinions and have all these options and all this stuff. Oh my God, y'all, we're gonna get into it, but set boundaries with the children so that they understand the level of respect that they need to have for you as a parent. This generation of children lack respect for parents or just adults and authoritative figures in general. They lack respect, and that's something that we got to bring back, okay? Let this be us, this generation. I'm Gen Z? Am I Gen Z? I'm a millennial. I think I'm Gen Y. I'm a millennial. Let the millennials bring respect back to these kids, because they didn't lost their damn minds, okay? They have lost it. So let's bring it back. But we will definitely have another video kind of digging more deep into what I mean when I'm saying like set boundaries with your children and gentle parenting and all these things like that, because there are some things within gentle parenting that I do agree with, and then there's some other stuff that I'm chunking out the window. So we'll revisit this. And my last recommendation that I have for you mamas is don't be ashamed to ask for help. Okay? What they say, it takes a what? A village. Absolutely. And it absolutely does. There has been a many of times where I have sent my children to my friend's house for a week or just a few days because mama needed to take a break. Mama needed some quiet time in the house. Mama just needed, I didn't even want to remember that I had kids for a few days. That's what type of time I was on. And when you have a good support system that is available to you, if you do not have a good support system, find one, build one. Let's get into it. Do y'all remember when Big Mama would have all the cousins and everybody over and we would all sleep on the floor? Let's get back into it. Let's become those big mamas, okay? Because we don't really have too much of that anymore because they have passed away. You know what I mean? And the generation after them, they ain't no damn big mamas. They is on TikTok twerking. So let us kind of rebuild that village that we're desperately in need of. And I'm not trying to take shots at anybody. Please take no offense to what I'm saying. I'm just telling y'all what I see. I'm just calling it with these big eyes, baby. I'm calling it how I see it, and I see the big mamas of this generation on TikTok dancing to Corley Ray or whatever her damn name is. But anyway, there's just an influx of young mothers. Like I said, I was 19 when I got pregnant. I was 20 when I had the twins. There's always been young mothers. I'm not saying like young mothers are a new phenomenon. There's always been young mothers, but what I have seen, just like 16-year-olds having children, our young behinds don't know how to raise children. And that's just what it is. Unfortunately, we were not taught how to raise children. We do not have the tools to raise children. We just don't really know how to do it, and that's why we need to ask for some damn help. Do not be too prideful. Do not have that stigma that I had, like, oh, can't nobody tell me how to raise my children. I know how to raise my children. I wish I could go back in time and smack my old self for even saying that foolishness because I had no idea what I was doing. Okay? I had twins straight out the gate. No prior experience. I thought because I had babysit some kids in the past that I knew something. Okay, whoop-de-doo, I could change a diaper and make a bottle, but I had no idea what it took to raise kids, and I had to ask for help. To this day, all right, I have been a mom now for almost 6 years. Okay, I got a little bit of seasoning on me, and I still ask for help. I still don't know what I'm doing. I still be in the bathroom on the floor crying because I'm like, ooh, child, hold on now, I'm about to check out. So just remember that it is okay to ask for help, even if it's just for advice. Even if you don't have somebody who can come and take your kids for a week. If you have a friend, say, hey girl, I really need you to just get my kid or my kids for maybe 2 or 3 hours just so I could take a nap or just so I could clean the house. Like, you have to find that support system. I like to think that I have a pretty good support system. I have friends who I know if I really, really needed it, that they would come through for me, and I would do the same for them. If they needed me, girl, I got you. Let me watch your children for you so that you could at least just take a nap or do laundry or make dinner without any interruptions. I'm sorry, I'm stumbling over my words because I sound crazy right now. Ew. I sound so congested and crazy. Do not be ashamed to ask for help. Nobody has it 100% together. And if they do, if they say they got it together and like, oh, I don't need no village, like they're lying. So, I don't care. If you saying like, oh, I don't need help, like, my kids are perfect, and I just wake up every day and it's perfect, and I never have a moment where I feel like I don't have this together, and everything's just so perfect, and like, this motherhood stuff is just so easy, and I'm just breezing by, you're lying. And there's no need for you to lie. You don't have to do that, okay? We understand it's stressful. We are all in agreement, and if you sitting here lying to my face, shame on you, baby. That's what you're teaching your kids? Alright, y'all, so that is all I have for you. I hope that y'all come with me on this journey to my Ooh, did y'all hear my voice? I hope that y'all come with me on this journey to my 52-week little challenge. If y'all have any suggestions for what y'all want me to make content about, please let me know. Most of my videos for this year will probably be like this, sitting down, giving like my little advice, because like I said, I have been a mom for 6 years, baby. I know a little something, but I am open to help if y'all have any tips, because I'm going crazy sometimes. Little by little, I die inside. So that's where I am with that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to look in the description box, because I'm going to leave like all of my social media accounts and all that good jazz if you would like to follow me and see the children that I am complaining about, if you want to call it complaining. They're cute. They're so adorable. So cute. Even though they do drive me absolutely crazy, they make up for it with the way that they look and the way that they smile. When they come to me, they give me a hug and they say, "Oh, mommy, I love you." Or when they like hear me being really quiet, they be like, "Hey, mom, you good?" Love it. I love it. I think I'm raising them pretty okay, you know. They're a little rough around the edges, but who's not rough around the edges? I just like realized that I was going on a tangent. Like, my kids drew me these awesome pictures. This is me in a spaceship, and this is Yediah. He drew a great picture of him. Actually, no, I think this is Christ. Jesus Christ with blue muscles and little feet. So who doesn't want their kids making them artwork? My kids are awesome. Okay, they just drive me crazy. But if you would like to see them and their crazy selves, make sure to follow me on Instagram. So I will see y'all next week. Bye.